Wednesday, March 28th, 2018. Obedience is not works. Justin, from Christian Truthers. Listening to this teaching, it occurs to me the power of godliness comes from the power of love. 1 John 4:16 through 19. And we have known and believed the love that Yahweh has for us. Yahweh is love, and he who stays in love stays in Elohim, and Elohim in him. By this, love has been perfected in us, in order that we might have boldness in the day of judgment, because as he is, so are we in this world. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, because fear holds punishment, and he who fears has not been made perfect in love. We love him because he first loved us. Here we learn we have known and believed the love that Yahweh has for us. And I would point out, knowing of his love, believing in that love, is not an easy task. When you have lived under human or self-condemnation your entire life, believing that the Creator of all things loves you, it is not a simple concept. If your life experience has not been of love and acceptance from the very people you know and are supposed to love you, if those people judge you, condemn you, mock and provoke you, where would you find the love of Elohim? You see the beauty of his creation. You look into a night sky or out over ocean waves. You look at tiny flowers blooming on roadside weeds. You watch as little rabbits timidly come out of burrows and munch on leftovers from the day's activities. You see hawks and ravens and tiny songbirds sweeping and soaring in clear blue skies. Coyotes prancing across desert stones, and the sound of burros braying in the wilderness. And sometimes, someone walks into your life and speaks kind and encouraging words, and your heart grows soft, and you breathe in love in that moment. And then, the cares and pressures of being alone and all the darkness course in, and you can't think. You're afraid. So instead of responding, you react. And no one has to condemn you. No one has to walk away or say harsh words of judgment, because you can handle that yourself. You can easily berate, condemn, and wound because it's what you're familiar with. You don't direct it outward. They are not the ones who failed. You are. And you slip into the downward spiral, letting waves of condemnation push you under, until gasping for air you cry out, "Oh Yeshua, save me." There is no one who can call out judgment better than oneself, because we know all the things about ourselves. But the Word says, perfect love. Perfect love casts out fear, and that fear causes us to punish ourselves. That overwhelming fear of never being good enough, never saying or doing or not doing enough, that fear is cast out when we not just know that Yahweh is love, but we believe Yahweh is love. And it's walking daily in belief that He first loved us. In my life, I have been as rejected for walking around like I am loved as I have been when I've sinned. With people, because they're just human, forgiveness and restoration is not easily accomplished. But Yahweh, He continues to love. And believing in that love, that's what changes you. It's the only thing that can. Only He can. And He is perfect and patient and never condemns, but reaches out His hand and lifts you out of the waves and sets you on higher ground and gives you purpose. Walking in His love, believing you are loved, no matter what, that is what makes you bold. And that boldness is what makes you shine. And that love is what carries you through. Today, may we all live like we're loved, because we are, perfectly. Oh, Abba, Father Elohim, what grace, mercy, and love you have poured out, that we may be called your children. Thank you, Abba. Thank you for perfect, enduring love. Thank you for calling us out. Thank you for the perfect love called Yeshua HaMashiach. We praise you, O Yahweh, Yahweh our Elohim, Yahweh Echad. Amen and Amen.